So let me play this speech that is burning up the internet today. It's fairly safe to say that viewers don't tune in to the Teen Choice Awards in hopes of hearing an incredibly insightful advice about the importance of hard work, perseverance, and dreaming big. But that's exactly what they got from Ashton Kutcher this year. Receiving the Ultimate Choice Award, 2013 Teen Choice Awards Sunday night, Kutcher began revealing that his real first name is Chris. Then he launched into a surprising diatribe, this according to The Blaze, about the most important things he learned before he knew he was Ashton. Here it is.
I feel like a fraud. My name is actually not even Ashton. Ashton is my middle name. My first name's Chris. And it always has been. It got changed when I was like 19 and I became an actor. But there were some really amazing things that I learned when I was Chris. And I wanted to share those things with you guys because I think it's helped me be here today. So it's really three things. The first thing is about opportunity. The second thing is about being sexy. And the third thing is about living life. So first, opportunity. I believe that opportunity looks a lot like hard work. When I was 13, I had my first job with my dad carrying shingles up to the roof. And then I got a job washing dishes at a restaurant. And then I got a job in a grocery store deli. And then I got a job in a factory sweeping Cheerio dust off the ground. And I've never had a job in my life that I was better than. I was always just lucky to have a job. And every job I had was a stepping stone to my next job. And I never quit my job until I had my next job. And so opportunities look a lot like work. Number two.
Stop for a second.
Sexy.
Stop for a second. Stop for a second.
Kids don't even know what he's saying.
They don't even know what they're saying.
They
They're
don't
all the
even
way
know.
through. They're like, yeah.
Your name's Chris. Yeah!
Shingles!
Woo!
What the
Dishwasher. Okay. Cheerios dust. Woo!
I mean, it's really, it's
sad.
It's sad. It really is sad that this
Guy's pouring out his heart here.
and he is really trying to help the next generation. And they have no clue as to what he's saying. But that doesn't matter because the crowd is crowd. And, you know, forget it. How many people has he touched on this? But may I just say, I'll get into it with you later, but I'm telling you, something's happening. Something is happening, and it is good. Have faith. Stand tall. Don't give up. Now here's the rest of it. Okay, stop. I know I said don't give up, but that just makes me want because they have no, anyway, go ahead.
The sexiest thing in the entire world is being really smart. And being thoughtful. And being generous. Everything else is crap. I promise you.
Oh, that's not true, because if it were, I'd be the sexiest man alive. So.
It's just crap that people try to sell to you to make you feel like less. So don't buy it.
Listen to this guy.
Be smart, be thoughtful, and be generous. The third thing is something that I just relearned when I was making this movie about Steve Jobs.
Yeah!
And
Movies
Steve Jobs
or Steve
said,
Jobs or
when
Steve.
you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way that it is. And that your life is to live your life inside the world and try not to get in too much trouble and maybe get an education and get a job and make some money and have a family. But life can be a lot broader than that when you realize one simple thing. And that is that everything around us that we call life was made up by people that are no smarter than you. And you can build your own things. You can build your own life that other people can live in. So build a life. Don't live one. Build one. Find your opportunities and always be sexy. I love you guys.
Now, let me ask you a question. How do we not agree? How is it that the people in the camp of Ashton Kutcher think that I'm the Antichrist, and so many of us think he's the Antichrist?
Because they don't listen.
They don't listen.
All they do is see a soundbite, listen to what others say about you.
Because quite honestly, there's many on the left and many on the right that are just like those teens in the audience. That they heard the word sexy and they're like, yes, sexy. Mm-hmm. They're not even listening to him. But if that's not something that ties the stereotypical left and the right together, see, I really truly believe there is a huge difference between a liberal and a progressive. And that's why I've been urging, please, let's make sure we're careful with our language, because you can be liberal. You can say that I have good friends who are liberal. Now, if they are progressive, that's different. But I can't get them to see the difference. The difference is you want to control other people's lives. And all of my liberal friends don't. They don't. But because everyone has just, and this was done by the progressives, they took the word liberal and hid inside the shelter of liberal, because they knew progressive Americans would reject. And so when Hillary Clinton pulled that word back out, everybody was like, what does that mean? I was. And I said, oh my gosh, please continue to say you're progressive. But I'm telling you that progressive rat is going to go back into the liberal hole. They took the word liberal, which used to mean small government. It used to mean libertarian. And they hid inside of that. And now liberal just means big government handouts. It means I've got a heart. That's what it means. I've got a heart. Well, that doesn't mean anything. What he's saying here about sexy, you've been sold something that is worthless. You've been sold the label of liberal. You want to talk about heart? You want to talk about compassion? Good. Let's talk about compassion. And we can join on many things on compassion. We can join on Darfur. We can join on let's help the poor. Now, we may not agree on all of the programs unless you are not a progressive, you are a small government person, and you're saying, let's find the capitalist ways. Let's find the companies out there that want to take this on as a problem. Let's go find the people out there that want to do it. Let's go find the churches. Let's encourage them to do it. Not through government policies, not through handouts, not through redistribution of wealth. Let's go help. You'll get everybody on board because we're not that far apart. What he's saying here is the American position.